Once the opportunity has been converted to a project, it is now in Steve's hands or the project manager, and it's their job to start managing the project. So they're going to go over to the left side menu, and they're going to go ahead and click on projects. Now, production, you are only able to view the actual Kanban cards, which are by work order. So we don't have any work orders yet created for that test project. So we're going to click on projects. It should have the most recently created project right up here. So I can go ahead and click on it to open it. And now I'm going to start creating work orders. So I'm going to go over to work orders. And we know what our rule was. We're going to go ahead and create a -01 shop drawings. Now, I think it's about time that we move away from the 4-digit numbering, just because it's starting to conflict with our other mandatory numbering system that Energy creates for us. So I would personally just call this shop drawings. The type for us is always going to be production. Drafting and installation do not show up on the same Kanban. In fact, you can see over here that this is a new Kanban and this is a new Kanban. We don't use those. However, in the future, I think we may want to create an installation Kanban column so that when we need to do some installation on projects, we can create a work order and let it sit in there until it's done. Anyways, the shop drawings, we're going to go production. We're going to estimate how many days that we think it should take to complete the shop drawings. These were pretty easy, so I'm going to say 2. The total cost on the shop drawings, we're going to say as 0. There is another way to go about that, and we can discuss it. What tends to happen is that you have to associate all of the products in this project with this work order, and then breaking them down at a future date seems to be a little bit more difficult than if we just keep nothing attached to the shop drawing work order. So I'm going to put 0. Our margin markup is going to be 0. The stage date is what date I would like the engineer to return them to me. It's going to be pretty important that we get that done real soon. So I'm going to say engineering, I need them on the 27th. The ship date means that they're going to go to the architect on the 28th. And typically, since we're emailing them, that'll be the same. The assignee is either going to be Jeremy or John, or maybe even Dan if he's going to be the draftsman on this. Right now, I'm going to assign John to it. And the owner is going to be the project manager. So right now, that is going to be Steve. I'll go ahead and create work order. And you will see that this is now the new work order. And you should be able to find it in production. So if I scroll all the way down, there it is right there, shop drawings, and this is currently filtered by the planned stage date. So obviously the most urgent things are up near the top based upon date. If I'm somebody else working in here, I can always filter. I can say I only want to see things that are assigned to Jeremy, or I only want to see things that are assigned to John. You can use this for all sorts of stuff. So that is how to create a drafting work order.